Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Robin, and in this video we are going to look at what quinoa is, the health benefits, and how to cook it. So what is quinoa? Quinoa is technically a seed from plants called goosefoot and are also known as pseudo-cereals. It's categorized as a whole grain and it's used as a substitute for rice, grains, polenta, and farro, a type of wheat grain. It has a slightly crunchy texture with a unique nutty flavor. Delicious. Why is quinoa considered healthy? Quinoa is high in micronutrients such as iron, manganese, phosphorus, magnesium, and zinc. Plus, it contains high levels of calcium, potassium, and selenium. Overall, quinoa has 3 to 4 times more nutrients than brown rice with the same number of calories, 222 calories per cup. It has 5 grams of dietary fiber per cup, and fiber has many functions. It helps keep you full longer. It increases the quantity of good bacteria in your gut and can help decrease the risk of diabetes. Moreover, if you have diabetes or struggle with blood sugar spikes, fiber can help keep that in check. It has 39 grams of carbohydrates per cup. Quinoa is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids. And what does essential mean? It means these 9 amino acids cannot be manufactured by your body, so you must take it in your diet. Amino acids are the protein building blocks of your body. So quinoa has 8 grams of protein per cup, and rice has between 4 and 5 grams. Gluten. Quinoa is naturally gluten-free, unless, of course, cross-contamination that occurs during processing. If you are gluten intolerant, have celiac disease, on a candida diet, or trying to cut out flour, quinoa is a great choice. Gluten provides absolutely no essential nutrients. An interesting fact is that 80% of the population are adversely affected by gluten, and many experience digestive upsets, especially in those who have celiac disease. Gluten triggers your immune system, causing inflammation. It's easy to make 4 simple steps. Step 1, you toast them or you rinse them. To toast them, you get a skillet on your stovetop with a few teaspoons of coconut oil and toss it until you can detect the nutty smell and the quinoa is slightly darker, around 3 minutes. Rinse with a fine mesh strainer. You do need a fine mesh strainer because quinoa is small. Rinse under running water for a minute and remember to drain well. This is a very important step for 2 reasons. One is because the seed has a somewhat bitter taste if you miss this step, and second, it is to remove a chemical that the grain produces to protect itself from insects called saponins. Step 2, the ingredients. Combine quinoa and liquid in a saucepan. That's it. For the liquid, you can use water, chicken broth, or vegetable broth. The ratio is a 1 to 2, the same as rice, so it's 1 cup of quinoa and 2 cups of liquid, and this will provide you with 3 cups of quinoa. Bring the mixture to a boil over medium heat, then lower the temperature to a medium-low heat, and then put on a well-fitted lid on the top. Step 3, cooking. Cook quinoa on a simmer for 15 to 20 minutes depending on your stove. Continue cooking until quinoa have absorbed all the water, the endosperms, or the little tails that start to pull away from the seed, are present, and it is fluffy. A hint here is if there's any water on the bottom, let it have a little more time on the stove, uncovered. Step 4, fluff it up and eat it up. Remove the lid and using a fork, fluff up the quinoa. It should be very easy to fluff with the tines of your fork. You can use this fluffy, delicious, hot quinoa immediately as a substitute for rice in your meal, or you can let it cool and add it to salads, make patties, or create a variety of other dishes. Use your imagination. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Namaste.